Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dressbellion video. Today what we are doing is we're watching Chris play a game that me nor Jackson have ever heard of until this moment. Chris, would you like to tell them what game you're playing?
We are playing Madness Project Nexus. Now, to those of you who do know it, this is part of the series known as Madness Combat Evolved. An old series going all the way back to like 2008, maybe 6. It's an old Newgrounds series that's still going on today. Super fun. This is actually my second time playing this game, well, playing through it.
Wait, so is it like a flash game? Or
Just click on the...
click on what? I'm on your stream, I'm waiting for you.
You're not showing anything, you're just showing the screen.
Wait, what?
You're showing the Discord screen still. You're streaming.
How?
You need to, I think you did it by location, or like you did it by program, not by
Okay, this is my first time doing this.
yeah, you need to do it on your browser, not your
Okay, there you go.
yeah, there we go.
Oh my god, it's salad fingers.
He likes his rusty spoons. Do you see they made a new Salad Fingers episode like really recently, like
Yeah,
a
that's
few months
cra-
ago?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know the series was still going on.
Yeah, he releases like a new one like once in a blue moon.
Yeah, actually, fun fact. Okay, first fun fact about Madness Combat. It took 8 years for an episode to come out once.
Whoa.
I mean,
Yeah.
how long has it been since Half-Life episode
But-
2?
Okay, but no. The craziest thing about that's how much time also took place inside the actual series.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, are they like little
Uh,
bean characters?
Yeah, like super simple characters somewhere
So-
in Nevada.
Wow, why Nevada?
Well, it's
of
a
all
desert, so
places?
literally anywhere in Nevada.
Well, it's somewhere
you're
in
like-
Nevada.
Try, you're playing Fallout New Vegas, you could back that up.
That's true.
Like, literally 90% of that state is open desert.
There's-
it's why Las
Why
Vegas
isn't this
makes
thing
literally
going-
no
yeah,
sense.
Yeah. So this is the main character, Hank.
Okay.
He's kind of, yeah. Oh, and this is Deimos, another one of the main characters. And this is Sanford. You can correct. This guy's actually the creator's favorite character.
Oh, okay. So is it like post-apocalyptic?
Honestly, I don't fucking know.
It's
Ours-
Newgrounds things punching and shooting each other, that's what it is. Oh, he's got a sword. He's gonna be like Deadpool. Go slicing people up. There we go. Wow.
Yeah. A neat thing about this: guns have limited ammo, and swords and melee has durability.
Makes sense.
Don't forget Q is.
That reminds me, I wish there was a new Silent Hill game out. God, how long has it been since that franchise got an entry?
Silent Hill? Ooh, like it.
Come on. Oh,
That might be a
Q.
Maybe the
decade. I
last
don't know.
Yeah, because like the last thing that come up was like PT, right?
I forget.
Like, but PT was like the last thing to come out for Silent Hill, right?
I never actually played the games.
Yeah. I mean, unless we count like the Japanese exclusive pachinko machines.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you look a bandit. What are you waiting for? Boulderize it.
Wait, is this in Nevada? Why do you sound Australian?
Fuck you. That's why.
Because we
Okay,
all
now
know that
this is-
everyone in the desert speaks like an Australian. They are in the
Now, if
largest
this
desert.
was just set in Australia, there would be no explanation. You just say
Why?
Australia.
Why does it matter so much to you about what accent they have?
It needs
No,
to be
I'm making a joke.
authentic.
Nice
No,
driving.
just like no, I'm just saying Australia. Most of Australia is a hellhole.
Yes, that actually would make sense. That's why in Overwatch it's like just like a bunch of like scrappers building things out of junk.
Like in the Gundam universe, there's just a big hole where Sydney used to be.
Yeah, see that? That tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Because
a
they dropped a
really-
colony on it.
Yeah. There's a very funny thing written by Douglas Adams. Like he's the guy who
Ooh.
wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yeah, I know.
Galaxy. Yeah, he
Oh
wrote.
yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he wrote a really funny thing about Australia. I gotta see if I can find it because it is very silly.
Ooh, a British man talking about Australia. This should be interesting.
Yeah. Oop, I found it. It's a little long, but you know what? We got it. So, it's called Australia and Australians. The following has been written by the late Douglas Adams of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fame. Australia is a very confusing
missed it.
place. taking up a large amount of the bottom half of the planet, it is recognizable from orbit because of how many unusual features, including what at first looks like an enormous bite taken out of its southern edge, a wall of sheer cliffs which plunge into the Girting Sea. Geologists assure us that this is simply an accident of geomorphology, but they still call it the Great Australian Bight, spelled B-I-G-H-T, proving that not only are they covering up a more frightening theory, but they can't spell either. The first of the confusing things about Australia is the status of the place, where other land masses and sovereign lands are classified as a continent, island, or country. Australia is considered all three. Typically, it is unique in this. The second confusing thing about Australia is the animals. They can be divided into three categories: poisonous, odd, or sheep. It is true that of the 10 most poisonous arachnids on the planet, Australia has 9 of them. Actually, it would be more accurate to say that of the 9 most poisonous arachnids, Australia has all of them. Any visitors should be careful to check inside boots before putting them on, under toilet seats before sitting down, and generally everywhere else. A stick is very useful for this task. The confusing thing about Australia is the inhabitants. A short story. Sometime around 40,000 years ago, some people arrived in boats from the north. They ate all the available food, and a lot of them died. The ones who survived learned respect for balance of nature, and its proper place in the scheme of things, and the spiders. They settled in and spent a lot of the intervening time making up strange stories. They also discovered a stick that kept coming back. Then, around 200 years ago, Europeans arrived in boats from the north. More accurately, European convicts were sent with a few deranged people in charge. They tried to plant their crops in autumn, failing to take into account the reversal of the seasons, ate all their food, and a lot of them died. But then, the sheep arrived, and have been treasured ever since. It's interesting to note here that the Europeans always consider themselves vastly superior to any other race they encounter, since they can lie, cheat, steal, and litigate, marks of a civilized culture, they say. Whereas all the Aboriginals can do is happily survive being left in the middle of a vast red-hot desert equipped with a stick. Eventually, a new lot of people stopped being Europeans on extended holiday and became Australians. The changes are subtle but deep, caused by the mind-stretching expanses of nothingness and eerie quiet, where a person can sit perfectly still and look deep inside themselves to the core of their essence, their reasons for being, and the necessity for checking inside their boots every morning for fatal surprises. They also picked up the most finely tuned sense of irony in the world, and the aboriginal gift of making up stories. Be warned. There is also the matter of the beaches. Australian beaches are simply the nicest and best in the world, although anyone actually venturing into the sea will have to contend with sharks, stinging jellyfish, stonefish, a fish which sits at the bottom of the sea, pretends to be a rock, and has venomous barbs sticking out of his back that will just kill for the pain, and surfboarders. However, watching a beach sunset is worth the risk. As a result of this hardship, dirt, thirst, and wombats, you would expect Australians to be a sour lot. Instead, they are a genial, jolly, cheerful, and always willing to share a kind word with a stranger. Faced with insurmountable odds and impossible problems, they smile disarmingly and look for a stick. Major engineering feats have been performed with sheets of corrugated iron, string, and mud. Alone all the races on Earth, they seem to be free from the grass is greener on the other side of the fence syndrome, and roundly proclaim that Australia is, in fact, the other side of the fence. They call the land of Oz, or God Zone, a verbal contraction of God's own country. The irritating thing about this is, they might be right. Tips for surviving Australia. Don't ever put your hand down a hole for any reason whatsoever. The beer is stronger than you think, regardless of how strong you think it is. Always carry a stick. Air conditioning is imperative. Do not attempt to use Australian slang unless you are a trained linguist and an extremely good in a fist fight. Wear thick socks. Take good maps.
God damn, how much does he have to say?
Yeah, take good maps. Stopping to ask directions only works when there are people nearby. If you leave the urban areas, carry several liters of water with you at all times, or you will die, and don't forget the stick. Even in the most embellished stories told by Australians, there are always a core of truth that is unwise to ignore. The last section, how to identify Australians. They pronounce Melbourne as Melbourne. They think it makes perfect sense to decorate highways with large fiberglass bananas, prawns, and sheep. They think Wooloo Mooloo is a perfectly reasonable name for a place, that Wagga Wagga can abbreviate it to Wagga, but Woi Woi can't just be called Woi. Their hamburgers will contain beetroot. Apparently this is a must-have. How else do you get a stain on your shirt? They don't think it's summer until the steering wheel is too hot to handle. They believe that all train timetables are a work of fiction, and they all carry a stick. So yeah,
Fiction on
is
sticks.
yeah. So that is Douglas Adams' opinions about Australia.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Yeah, they're so.
As
so
someone
right.
who's never been there, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I
Well, I mean,
love
like,
the out of the 10 most
Think about
venomous
it.
spiders
The
in the world.
Aboriginals fucking survived megafauna.
They did, yeah.
They were like some of the only people to ever encounter megafauna, as in large prehistoric animals like the Megalania and actual fucking thunderbirds.
Or you mean
Granted,
terror
like
birds?
they're not as well, not like no, I mean like actual
Or-
giant birds of prey. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
like,
I
not like
the
okay,
terror
not
birds I think were in
Thunderhawk.
South
Okay,
America. Where were
not
terror
Thunderbird
birds?
big. Still pretty fucking big though.
Yeah,
Still big.
on terror bird.
No. I mean
location.
like actual flying birds of prey.
Yo,
Yeah,
like-
this is all about Ark survival. I want to know the actual location of terror bird location, or fossil location.
No, no, dry. I'm talking about like actual flying birds of prey.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking of terror birds, but I'm like, oh, I didn't think terror birds were from Australia, and I was right. They're from Texas and Florida. Like, they're like, do you know what? Like, yeah, like that's another
That's another
prehistoric
thing.
bird.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with the land of Florida, but like, no matter who lives there, Americans, Native Americans, fucking animals, anything that's from Florida is fucking crazy.
I mean, that 3 sides is too many sides to be surrounded by water.
okay.
Where the Spanish first landed, it's named something in the native language, and what it basically is, I think Mayan. I didn't double check this, but their language, the word in their language that means what? Because when they landed, they asked the first people there, "Hey there, fellow. Hey there.
No, sorry. You guys are cutting out for some reason for me.
Yeah.
Like fading out.
Hey there. Hello there, native. What is the name you call this beautiful land?"
Yeah,
Because they didn't understand. Yeah, because they don't speak the same fucking language. So they're like, what? And they thought the place was named what?
Why is this
Also, like-
conversation?
I also like to point out, ancient Mesoamericans had functioning sewers and toilets, while like Roman Britain didn't.
Yep.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It really
was.
well. Rome did have the aqueduct though, which was very impressive.
I
Like-
know, but they still like all went and pooped in communal toilets
Yeah.
and used a fucking sponge on a stick to wipe their ass.
Yeah, the sponge on
Oh.
the stick was there for a while. But like the
think I'm
aqueduct
getting
in
close
its
to-
own is an incredible feat of engineering when you actually think about like because they piped water right from like not the ocean. They pumped it from a lake, and they managed to make it go across the entire length of like France to Rome, and there's no pumps. It was all gravity. Like, it was just the ever most slightest incline the entire way down, and it's all perfectly fit masonry with no mortar. Like they just honed the stones that perfectly across the entire aqueduct. It's insane. It is, like, how?
I don't know. Oh yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like it's like oh they keep calling because I actually do have like somewhat Mesoamerican heritage. Somewhat, it's very nice, but I'm not one of those people. I swear. I'm like 116 Cherokee.
Yeah.
No, one's good. But like at the same time, like when you actually look into these people, they're like they weren't savages. They had fucking sewers in society.
Yeah, no, they had societies. Like, they did. Like,
Very
Yeah.
like very complex societies too.
Oh, I'm getting to the first boss.
Yeah.
No, never mind. First stage.
nice.
And I'm just saying,
Nice.
Mexico City was built over over a Mesoamerican empire's capital just to pour salt in the wound.
Yep.
Oh great! Oh great! Now some weirdo is gonna watch this and call me woke in the comments.
Yeah, how about
I
you?
mean, that is straight up facts that like Mexico City was built on top of Tenochtitlan, just to, yeah.
Yes,
Um,
just fucking
and,
centuries of
what was it?
heritage and culture just fucking destroyed.
Yeah, and like that's why they're like unburying it now. Like they are finding intact parts of Tenochtitlan and they are like excavating them so that they can get the artifacts from it to put in museums and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's another place. Oh, I forget where it is. It's in South America. I'm totally blanking on the name of it, but it was originally a temple. Like it was, or not temple, but something like a temple, where, like it was like the central cultural center for the Incas. And when the Spanish conquered it, they built a church on it, like they just right on top of it. So, like the foundation it's on is part of the original building, and then there's just a church on top of it, just
Hot
to
take
like
here,
really
fellas.
flex on it. Yeah,
Hot take here, fellas, but the Spanish conquistadors were rude.
yeah, a little rude.
Are you having a skill issue there, Chris?
No, I'm just wondering. I never actually ran into this the first time around.
Oh, intriguing.
That's neat.
You just found a new spot.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Arrival.
Oh,
I think I might know what that's referring to. It's been a while since I last played this game.
Did you find? Oh wait, what's it say on there? What's that? Wait, go back. What's it say on the wall right there?
The light
Ma-
is
My
not
effing-
not long for Nevada. Not long for Nevada.
No, it says no. It says my long for Nevada.
No, I think that's not. Yeah, that's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay, the O and the M, the N and the O look like an M.
Yeah, the light also wasn't helping since it was,
Also,
Hey, dead guy.
I found this YouTube channel where like we're making all the foods of like all the favorite foods of prime ministers, and one of them was like this weird ass fucking dessert where it's like beef extract mixed with cream cheese, like blended together.
Oh, what?
Put in the freezer to make it like in a pudding like texture, then topping it with a lemon zested mushrooms,
Interesting.
and it's meant to be like a pudding dessert.
Mushrooms for dessert. That's a hot take.
It sounds
No, it-
terrible.
It looks fucking gross. I have the video saved if you guys want to see it. Why do all of these pictures I see of like British peas look so goddamn nasty?
Because it's peas.
No, I like green beans. I like peas. Like when Americans cook them, they look fine. Anybody else cooks green peas, it looks fine. But when the fucking British cook them for some reason, they look like fucking Play-Doh. You guys need to believe me on this. Fried squash is the best.
I never
don't know
had
if
it.
I've had fried squash.
It's really good.
Squash is good. I wouldn't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine that fried squash is probably very good.
This is like my two family lineages, Mississippi and Mexico. Because like on one half of my family, from my mom's side, we have like we did the 23andMe and it came up native Mexican, as in like Mesoamerican.
Oh, here comes some
Cause it-
lore, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we all
Lord.
thought because my family
Looks
thought we
like-
were just like my mom thought she was just like full-blooded Mexican because family things I don't want to like say her story on YouTube without her permission.
Yeah, that's fair.
Basically, she didn't know a lot about her she didn't know a lot about her genealogy, history or her family history beyond her own parents. And she was raised mostly by stepdad who had his own story but not related to hers. But
Yeah, I
and so
messed
we
thing
didn't
up.
know. So she just assumed we were like native Mexican, like regular Mexican, but then we did the 23andMe thing and it came up mostly on her side, like 80% Native Mexican, and then like a little bit Native American too.
Whoa.
Although if you ask my mom, yes, she will say she is Mexican still, because she's just always like she's been identifying that as
Yeah.
like most of her life. She's just not gonna change that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got a bit of lore.
And then there's my dad's side.
Hey,
Who-
whatever.
He never said anything beyond like, yep, we're from Mississippi, born and raised. Then like with the 23andMe stuff, I don't talk to my dad at all because he's a piece of shit. But according to the 23andMe stuff, are related to the first settlers of Mississippi.
Hmm.
Yes, which means like 90% sure I had slave owners in my family in the past.
Yeah.
It's a safe bet.
Yeah, I know in my case, I don't because everything, like all of my relatives came after it was abolished because it was mostly Ellis Island people.
True.
So,
Was your family before? Did your family come before or after Mussolini?
it would have been before Mussolini.
Okay, I was gonna make a joke. Joke's on you. Your grandfather was Mussolini's right-hand man.
Yeah, no, it was, well, and I also don't know if my grandfather was the, yeah, he was, like, cause, like, if my, well, my grandfather would definitely wouldn't have been because he is a baby boomer. But my great-grandfather on that side, I don't even know anything about him. I know he, I believe he's Italian, but, cause I know my great-grandparents on my mom's side, I think, were the ones who came here. And then I know on my dad's side, it's my great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother were the ones that came. So.
Oh, well, me, I got on one side, I got like people who possibly committed blood sacrifices to ancient gods. Maybe
Interesting.
that might have been Spanish propaganda. Who knows? Other side, definite slavers.
Well,
Definite.
no, it was not propaganda. We know for a fact.
Well,
that, like,
to
it's
the
written.
extent they claim. To the
Yeah.
extent they claim.
It is written in other places of like in like Tenochtitlan that they would sacrifice people by kicking them down a flight of stairs. Like that is.
Oh yes, yes.
Like
I
that
just
is
mean
there.
To the extent they did it. Like they were just doing it like every other Tuesday.
Yeah, maybe not, but
Like-
they did do it very frequently. Cause like I know, well, this was Incas, but like you know the sport that. Well, have you ever watched The Road to El Dorado?
That's a big ass
Yeah.
key card.
Yeah, so you know the sport that they play with the big rubber ball that they put in like the.
Oh right, that used to be someone's head, right?
No, it was a big rubber ball. The thing would be that though you'd play the game, right? And the losing team, everyone on the losing team would be sacrificed. Like you'd play, like you would do, like maybe they did it like once every so often, like once every 6 months or so, they would play a match,
Oh.
like a real match, and the losing team would be sacrificed, like all like
Right,
6 of them.
yeah.
Man, even back then, sports fans.
Hey
were
guys, real quick fun fact, another Madness Combat fact. This guy was actually a running joke in the backgrounds of most Madness Combat episodes. He was always Employee of the Year. If you read, it's been at this job for 30 years, which making you 29 years late. You should be.
By the way, Chris, what's your family history from? Like, where are you?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know.
I barely remember. Like, you guys been going on and on about your I didn't know how this video was gonna go about you guys talking about your history.
I'll be
Like,
honest,
I
I
don't-
don't know how it got that way either. It just happened to.
Yeah,
You-
I don't know.
you
Like,
got-
most
you
of my,
got enough-
like,
You
my dad's
invited
half is,
me.
yeah,
You
my
invited
dad's
me
half,
out.
my
Go ahead.
dad's half is Puerto Rican, and my mother's family, a bunch of other stuff. I don't exactly know. I
Yeah.
kind of know, but I don't remember.
Okay, Puerto Rican and white.
Yeah, sure. I think like Scottish, Pennsylvanian Dutch is
Oh,
one of
really?
them.
Yeah.
Intriguing.
Yeah.
No, see what happened is I joined on this video and I infected you all my ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah, just went from Australia to all of a sudden you guys
That's
talking
true.
about
It
your
just
fucking
totally
hair.
went from Australia.
I've been silent here for 30 minutes because I had no edge in this conversation.
You're totally right. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I mean, it makes you feel better. Your mom's side probably owned slaves too.
Why the fuck?
Alright, I know you're playing a video game right now. We're gonna have a deep philosophical question.
What is the meaning of life? No.
Me in life, the meaning of life is Hank comes in and kills you.
Ah, okay.
Why do we like kaiju?
Fucking cool.
They,
How do you
they
like
go
next?
boom, they go raw, and then thing go boom.
Yeah. I know, I just always think of this one quote about kaiju. Whenever I think of making one. Let me look it up actually, because I can't remember like word for word. Oh, here it is. From Hishiro Honda himself, the director of the first Godzilla. Monsters are tragic beings. They are born too tall, too strong, too heavy. They are not evil by choice. That is their tragedy. They do not attack people because they want to. Because of their size and strength, mankind has no other choice but to defend themselves. After several stories such as this, people end up having a kind of affection for monsters. They end up caring about
Hey,
them. I don't know, I think about that quote a lot. Probably too much, but I do.
Yeah.
As for why I like mechs, maybe they symbolize the final dehumanization within war. This thing's so human-like, yet distinctly inhuman.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that
They're
made me
just-
think. I thought this earlier this morning. Jackson, have you ever played Titanfall?
Yes,
I love Titanfall 2. It's
I
so
love
good.
Titanfall 2. I wish there was a
so-
Titanfall 3.
No, you want me to tell you what makes me so mad? They were making Titanfall 3, and then they changed gears and made Apex Legends instead. I'm like, no. like,
Oh my god,
like
really?
Apex Legends was going to be Titanfall 3, and then they were just like, nah, Battle Royale. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like,
Blame Fortnite for that one.
I blame Fortnite. I blame Fortnite for the reason we don't have Titanfall 3, because
Wait,
Titanfall
didn't
2 was
Apex
so
Legends
good.
come out like during the same time as like Overwatch?
Apex Legends? No, it came out after Fortnite.
No,
Titanfall
what was
2
that like?
came
what
out
was-
around Overwatch, like a little after.
What was that other game though? It was like Overwatch, came
Oh
out like
shit!
Valorant?
maybe?
Valorant is a lot like Overwatch, but
No, it came out like a week after it. Was
I
like
don't
it was
know.
like one of those twin cases where it wasn't a rip-off. It just happens to be like the exact same idea developed like in isolation from it
maybe
and released
Valorant.
around the same time.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a guy Katana.
Rainbow Six Siege, maybe? I don't know.
No. It was also a hero shooter with like unique characters.
Yeah, like Valorant. like,
Oh
Maybe
my
it was
fucking
Valorant?
I don't
God.
know, but
I
I,
don't
feel
know.
like
The game
Valorant's newer.
died because it lost to Overwatch. Because
Then
remember,
it wasn't Valorant,
what if-
because Valorant's really
yeah,
popular.
because
Warframe?
remember when Overwatch was a darling that everybody loved.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it got worse and worse, and now it sucks.
but yeah, no, Titanfall 2, or Apex Legends was supposed to be Titanfall 3,
Yeah,
and that makes
another
me so
stage.
sad.
Wasn't
like,
Apex Legends meant to like also launch like the Amazon gaming service?
Yes.
Alright, hey, guys.
Maybe it was
I'm just
supposed to
gonna-
do Stadia. I don't know.
I'm just gonna be walking away from the computer real quick. Obviously, I'm still gonna be able to talk. I just need to go grab something.
Okie
Oh,
dokie.
that's gonna do something.
Right. No, it's just like, yeah, that makes me mad. That makes me mad.
You make me mad.
Cause cause like we could have had Titanfall 3. We could
Yeah,
have.
I hope eventually they do make Titanfall 3 because it's such a good game. Like Titanfall 2
Probably
was
gonna be
so
ass,
good.
though.
Yeah.
Like they
Just
they got it perfect.
Just don't
It's gonna be ass
make
though.
it a live service shooter.
No, just make it how it was.
Why the fuck is Suicide Squad a live service shooter?
I don't know.
Fuck you. That's why. Because
You would've
corporate
been a better-
greed.
It would have been a better fucking idea, actually, if you made it an Overwatch clone, because Suicide Squad actually has a very big roster of characters. You look through every DC villain who's ever, even some heroes who have been part of the Suicide Squad.
Isn't that
you
just
could
the
make-
Injustice games again?
Well, no, Injustice is a fighting game. So like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
would have been like a that's a Mortal Kombat clone, not a
Yeah.
like you could
Well,
have
pretty
like
much
a
the same people, not a clone.
yeah. Like this would be like a closer to an Overwatch clone, so it'd be like a FPS or something. Or
No, I
something
mean like
similar.
wouldn't that it would still
Like-
be in the series of
like, you know-
Injustice though.
yeah.
Instead of fucking Captain Boomerang using a goddamn shotgun, just have him throw unique boomerangs.
Yeah, why doesn't he just do that? Give
Wait.
him a trick boomerang.
Oh,
Because
right,
they-
yeah.
No,
Because they made it a
boomerang-
Ludum shooter, right?
Yes, and they wanted to give
Stupid.
like here's Bane's famous gun as like a unique item. Like, yeah, because Bane famously used a gun.
Yeah, we all know he used the
What
absolute
type of gun
largest
was it?
Desert Eagle. You know, like
Yeah.
Oh, it was a Desert Eagle.
no, I'm just making it up.
Oh.
No, that's like, why not?
Honestly,
oh,
I
I don't
believe
know.
it.
If you want to give characters unique guns, here's an idea: Captain Cold's freeze gun.
That would have been such a good gun. Yeah, that would have been
Wait,
awesome.
wait, what did they do for Captain Cold?
I don't think they had Captain Cold in it. But like
They just
you
gave him
could
an
give
they just gave him an LMG.
give Captain Cold
A
the
light
ice
machine
LMG.
gun.
These bullets
No.
are made of ice.
I call this the Frostbite.
Mr. Freeze's P90. Like
I don't know why Mr. Freeze carrying around an LMG is the funniest imagery to me. All right, we're almost to the city. Oh shit!
almost there.
Oh, the sheriff. This is like the first intact. I don't fucking know.
Hey boys,
It's
Wait a
something.
minute. Hank, that you? Did I
I'm sorry,
kill
I can't
you
get over
once?
this.
What he did? He did kill
I
him.
can't go to. who's the like? Why do people keep trying to copy live service shooter games when all of them just end up failing?
Axe corporate.
Exactly. What the fuck is the idea here? We're corporate. Like, there's so many corporations. You think, but how big they are, they would be able to like read the fucking room.
Yeah.
Nope. Hey, look at that. Oh shit.
What is that? Mac Bandit?
Mag, yeah. Okay, guys first.
Get him.
Health. Shit, I gotta get that weapon.
Oh, I know what we should do next video. Let's play Gollum.
No.
None of our computers can handle that, and I'm not paying for that.
I mean, my computer probably can.
Oh boy.
Chris, get him. Sweep the leg, Chris. Sweep the leg.
Go all the way.
Do you see how big this fucker is? How am I supposed to sweep anything?
You get a really big broom.
Oh, he killed his own guy.
Sweep the leg, Chrissy.
Hey, Deimos and Sanford.
I like his hat. I want his hat.
What, the sheriffs?
Yes, I want his hat. Hey, Jirai, I kind of want to do this with you.
Okay.
This SCP Mad Libs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no.
Okay.
Go on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do
No, no, come on.
Jirai, give me a last name.
A last name.
It says your last name, but I don't want you to
Go
talk yourself.
Johnson.
Just Johnson. An odd number.
7.
All right. A noun.
Noun. Dog.
Dog.
Yes.
A type of food.
Tortilla chips.
Fuck, I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going.
A Greek letter.
Theta.
Say again?
Theta?
Oh, theta.
Yeah.
Your favorite TV show.
Gravity Falls.
An adjective.
Humongous.
An animal.
Bears.
I can see Director Phobos right there.
Bear. An even number.
Even number 8.
8. Something cheap, plural.
Something cheap, plural. Pens.
Pens. A body part.
A body part. Spleen.
Spleen.
Yes.
A German last name.
No, I can only think of first names.
That works too.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang's German?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
An ing verb.
An eating
Like
verb?
Like ing.
Oh, munching.
Munching. A non-proper noun, plural.
Holes.
Holes.
Yes, holes, plural.
Alright. Like the movie?
Like the movie, yeah.
A cartoonish supervillain goal, e.g. take over the world.
Well,
Steal $1 million.
Steal $1 million. Another verb.
Another verb. Bake.
Bake. Yet another verb.
Take.
Take on me your clearance level.
Clearance level?
Yeah.
420.
A profession, plural.
Masons. Like a stone mason.
I'll just put stonemasons. Make it clear. An object class.
Object class? Like...
You know, like safe, Euclid.
Oh, okay,
Peter.
like that. Yeah, go Euclid.
Euclid. A small number greater than 1.
4.
oh, goodbye, Hank.
A senior staff member.
I don't know enough senior staff members for that.
You just put any name.
Steve.
An American football team.
The Steelers.
A verb and a noun.
A verb and a noun, as in 2 words, like a verb and then a noun.
Yes.
Talking toads, like as in the thing that's like a frog.
Okay. A famous person.
Alright, so the next
Billy
level.
Mays.
Billy Mays here.
Billy Mays here and I'm about to massacre millions.
A large number.
970.
970. Like 970?
Yes.
Somewhere heavily guarded.
Fort Knox.
That's what I thought of for mine too.
I mean,
Another
it is,
adjective.
waddled. Oh wait, no, that's not an adjective, that's a verb. Beautiful.
Beautiful. A made-up town.
Made up town, Schmoglocken.
Something I can spell.
You can spell Schmoglocken. What are you talking about?
Schmoglocken?
Yes.
I'm not even sure to spell that right, but okay.
Wait, as
Another
long as you know
ing verb.
Schmoglocken.
I don't know what that is.
No, as long as you would know that when you read it, it would be Schmoglocken, sure.
Okay. Another ing verb.
Curling.
Curling. A noun.
Wait.
Another noun. Toasters.
Toasters. Another noun.
Toast.
Toast.
Toasters. Toast.
Another body part.
I already said spleen. Liver.
Liver. Yet another noun. Plural.
Plural noun. Bees.
Bees.
Yes, as in the things that buzz.
The bees. My god.
They are the knees.
SCP-7-J, Object Class Euclid. SCP-7-J is to be kept in a tortilla chips lined containment chamber located in Fort Knox,
What the fuck?
where it is to be guarded at all times by no less than 4 stone masons armed with pens. In the event that SCP-7-J ever begins munching its liver, Steve is to bake SCP-7-J until it ceases its behavior. In the event of a containment breach, Mobile Task Force Theta-7 Gravity Falls is to be dispatched to SCP-7-J's last known location. SCP-7-J is a humongous bear. Like most member species, it is able to talking toads and regularly eats twice its own weight in tortilla chips each day.
Nice.
SCP-7-J's unusual properties manifest whenever it comes in contact with holes, which causes it to turn to toast. Whenever this happens, all bees in an 8-kilometer radius will begin to take uncontrollably, usually leading to civilian casualties. In addition, many researchers feel it has an uncanny resemblance to Billy Mays. Whether or not this is related to SCP-7-J's anomalous properties is unknown at this time. SCP-7-J was first located in Schmoglocken, where the Steelers were using it in order to steal $1 million.
No.
Thankfully, Mobile Task Force 7 Theta-7 Gravity Falls was able to recover the object with only 970 civilian casualties. Addendum Test Log 7-1. Hello? Is this thing on? Ah, good. This is Dr. Wolfgang. I am about to test SCP-7's reaction to dog. Are you ready to receive, Dr. Johnson? Yes, sir. Ready to begin the test? Excellent. I am now introducing Dog to 7. Some subjects seem to have already figured out this test material. Making note, subject shows high capacity for learning. Now the subject is looking right at me. It's almost as if it... My god! My spleen! It's got my spleen! Oh, the agony! The agony!
Maybe you should have your spleen wide open.
Man, eat the spleens.
I would say eyeless Jack, but I think that was livers.
It was his kidneys actually.
You wanna
Oh,
do
kid.
One? You wanna do one?
No,
Oh, come on.
I'm focusing on something else.
I hope you enjoyed our random conversation antics and the gameplay and
I actually forgot to show. Yeah. I actually forgot to show. The game insults you for pausing. Forgot to show that. That's
Nice.
fun. Yeah, hope you guys want to see us do this again. Maybe
Yeah.
less talking about our heritages and
in Australia.
Mad Libs.
I think that's that's part of the fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy it, give us a nice like and subscribe to hopefully see more videos like it and more assorted
Yes.
chaos. And
Circulate the links. Support Dry's Patreon.
I don't
We don't
have
got
a
a
Patreon.
Patreon.
Just subscribe. That's good enough for
Support it
me.
and support other YouTubers you like's Patreon because they use it to make a living.
That's true. All right. Anyway,
Now-
bye bye.
now let's end on this
Goodbye.
on this playground battle.
Copyrighted music.
No.